Hi, this is Cheryl, and I'm going to do a reading. I just took a nice relaxing bath and meditated. I'm going to do this new Rose Oracle deck. Let's see what cards come out. Spirit, what do we need to know? I'm really tired. I've been up since like 6:30 yesterday morning, so I'm pretty tired. So I'm probably going to go to sleep after this. Okay, we got 3 cards. The Reunion, the Fertile Void, and the Rose Garden. The Reunion. Soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. This current period in history has been spoken of by mystics throughout the ages, and you chose to incarnate right in the middle of it. You didn't do so alone. We came here in waves and with joint soul missions. You were never meant to walk this life alone. It's time to come back together, to remember that we're not in competition. Rather, we hold the keys for each other. This is the way of the rose, to bloom bravely, regardless of what others are doing, and not be threatened when others do this alongside you. The rose doesn't open and close according to who's walking by. She reveals her beauty to the world without waver. You're here to do that too. There are people who, at a soul level, choose to walk alongside you. But for them to find you, you must first let them see you. Reveal yourself to the world. Open your heart and mind to the collaboration rather than competition. So many of us, particularly those who identify as women, have learned to be mistrustful of one another as if we're in competition. This card comes with a message of collaborations, partnerships, and friendships. A confirmation that one or more people are entering your life, or could be a sign that you're being called to co-create on a project with someone you already know. Decide to bloom together. I release any old programming of competition. I open myself up to relationships and collaborations. It's safe for me to trust and co-create. It's safe for me to speak clearly. It's safe for me to set clear boundaries and collaborate. And I don't have my ring light right now, but this is working pretty good. I use this as a table to eat on and also to do my readings. Okay, the Fertile Void. I just had some tea and sat outside. That's very nice. Inner Winter, Rest, Patience, Potency, Secret Beginnings. This is a very auspicious card. It holds the potent golden seeds of a new beginning in the aftermath of an end. We're called to have patience and enter a state of deep rest, repair, regeneration, and acceptance. To let a part of our lives, or even who we once were, metaphorically die in order to seed, sprout, bud, and bloom again. There's often a letting go, a grief or mourning involved, a death or of self or what once was, the ending of things that were once important, relationships, jobs, identities, ways of being. The Fertile Void asks that we honor endings to begin again. It's a crucial part of growth, and new isn't possible without it. In the card, you can see that the golden seed cradled in the dark, fertile womb of the soil. It's easy to mistake this phase of growth as one where nothing much is happening, but beneath the surface of winter soil, things have never been more active. Winter is a phase of initiation, renewal, and rebirth. When we're going through a period of inner winter, we experience this too. We metaphorically go underground by coming to a standstill and allowing ourselves to recover and rest. We don't realize it, but this is the most important part of our growth, and it takes faith and surrender to do it. Trust the sureness of the soil. The new is being woven without you having to micromanage every move. Trust the sureness of the soil. Be cradled by the great mystery. This is a very tender, powerful time. How can you surrender to the great mystery? And the Rose Garden. Okay. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. You're holy and whole. You're innocent and innately good. You're wholly welcome here. You never got kicked out of the garden. None of us did. This card delivers the message of welcomeness, of returning to our innocence. If you feel as if you've done something wrong without knowing what you've done, if you feel ashamed about hurting someone, if you're finding it hard to forgive yourself, this card is gently calling you to release any shame, judgment, or bad feelings, to do what you need to do to let go and make amends. Remember that you're human, and as a human, you're here to learn and grow, and so is everyone else. You're not broken, you never were. You're a work in progress, we all are. You're learning and unlearning, we all are. Be gentle with yourself, and in turn, be gentle with others. Return your humanity, your humanness. Remember that you are never perfect, and being human isn't about perfection. Grow and learn, but do so softly. You have the goodness in you. Remember that, and cherish that in others too. We're all doing the best we can. When we learn, we can choose to do something new. Commit to learning and doing better each and every day. This is what it means to be human, to embrace our humanness. Without it, we deny the shadow, and it's through facing the shadow without defense that we can learn and grow. Embrace your humanity, and you'll find it easier to embrace others in the whole world. How can you be more gentle with yourself? Okay, that's those cards. This back of the box so it doesn't make a mess. Got the place all cleaned up, and the Wisdom in the House of Night Oracle. Let's see what this says. I'm burning a dragon's blood incense. Card jumped out. Okay. We got High Priestess of Air and Individuality, number 6 and number 47. You have drawn the symbol of the Vampire High Priestess of Air, the goddess of rational thought. Logical thinking, reason, and using your mind to consider the next right action are the qualities encouraged by my Vampire High Priestess of Air. Now is the time to think before you act. You are blessed with a wondrous mind and imagination. Your ability to communicate is enhanced when you meet the High Priestess of Air. This is a moment to have reasonable conversations and make calculated decisions. And number 47, Individuality. No two snowflakes can ever be the same, just as you are special and unique too. This is something to celebrate. I have marked one young vampire in a way that is unique, setting her apart from all others. Choosing her symbol is important because it reminds you to reflect on your unique qualities. It also reminds you not to compare yourself with others. This is a futile exercise because no one is the same, no one's beauty greater or lesser than yours, no one's life better or less than yours. Others may seem happy doing things a certain way, but if you feel as if you're compromising yourself to fit in, don't. People will love you for who you are, not someone you're trying to be. Your task here is only to be yourself. This is a powerful sign. Okay, I'm going to put this deck away. I don't want Ted decks laying all over the place because I got the place cleaned up. So I'm going to do the Believe in Your Own Magic deck next. Okay, we got number 7 and number 13. Soar to make the change, and lioness, you've earned all your stripes. There's a big life change you've been thinking of making for a while now. This is a sign that you need to trust your instincts and take the leap. Whether you're thinking of cutting your hair or finding a job better suited for you, do the thing and do it with confidence. And number 13. Naturally, sometimes with growth comes a little scarring. You've come incredibly far, and you should be proud of the person you've become. Think of your scars not as a reminder of the pain you've had to endure in the past, but as proof that you can survive anything. And I'm going to do one more deck, the Lightworker Oracle deck. This is by Elena Fairchild. And I'm just going to draw one card. We got past life activation. Number 35. And there was a card in here, but you don't need that card, so 35. You have talents within that have been developed through many varied life experiences. You have had many lifetimes already, even if you don't recall them consciously, helping you evolve and grow into the loving being that you are today. Your desire to grow in consciousness and spiritual power to assist the divine plan unfolding throughout the universe is heard and supported by spiritual worlds in all ways. To this end, past life material is being activated now for your benefit and for the greater good. Your soul has a history of lifetimes through which it has learned to be wise and develop certain talents. You have learned lessons and acquired skills and abilities. Sometimes these are mastered through very challenging circumstances. You might feel you are obtaining mastery in certain areas again this lifetime, again through challenging circumstances. The soul can certainly develop through joy, love, and happiness, but often it is through an experience of conquering a challenge that the real gems are won for the crown of the soul. The oracle of past life activation comes to you in a power you developed in the past that would be useful for you to access in your current lifetime. Perhaps this talent or ability will become the seed of a spiritual vocation for you, a skill that expands your career or brings you personal joy. The ability that surfaces from the depths of your soul will be whatever of greatest benefit to you now. Sometimes, while the treasure is emerging from the depths of your being into consciousness, it will be coated in the pain of the past. You might notice the outer coating first, the pain of abandonment, rejection, ridicule, or shaming that perhaps resulted in the suppression or denial of that soul gift in your past life. This may be the reason you have not incarnated with it fully awakened and at your immediate disposal. You have allowed it to rise up to you, and you need to dig a little to crack open the coating of a wound and free the treasure that temporarily became trapped in that pain. When you release the pain, you free the treasure once locked within it. Perhaps your gift was challenging to a community in the past life, whereas now it would be more readily accepted because that community has matured spiritually over time. Or perhaps you've matured and now will value your gift and be open to divine guidance to show you how to use it for the greatest good of this lifetime. The gift you're receiving is worthwhile. As you cleanse the memories, beliefs, or programs that once caused you to subconsciously protect yourself by hiding your talent, you will grow strong enough to process the pain and stand in the truth of your reclaimed gifts. If you have been considering a new line of work, feeling like you try to explore or express different talents, or have the urge to develop an interest and transform it into a vocation, you're very likely already feeling the strings of that past life activation now taking place for you. Trust the changes you feel. A part of your divine inheritance is being restored to you. And another card was talking about a new job, so this might be a message for somebody that needs to hear it. Invocation. Through divine grace, protection, mercy, and empowerment, I call for the activation of all past life gifts and abilities that will serve my greatest and most joyful, inspirational, and soul-satisfying success this lifetime. I ask for healing assistance from the higher beings that love me unconditionally, so I can swiftly release any unhelpful conditioning or resistance to the expression of these talents. I ask for inspiration and guidance to bring them to life in the world in the best possible way this lifetime. May all beings receive their full divine inheritance with mercy and grace. Through my own free will, so be it. And that is a reading, and I am very tired, so thank you so much.